All right, let me take you straight in. No warning. Turbulence is one thing, but the feeling in that cabin? That was a whole different kind of chaos. You want a story about judgment, grit, and the moment when every stranger in a flying tin can thinks they know who the hero should look like? Buckle up, because by the time we hit Tokyo, nobody was laughing. And trust me, at the start, everybody was. She was just another shape in the half-lit rows, seat 9A, hair a dark mess, hoodie wrinkled, clutching a soft old bag like she was hugging the last thing she owned. Rachel. No drama. No noise, until the plane shook hard. The overhead bins rattled, and she looked at the flight attendant, real quiet. Is the pressure dropping? The attendant forced that plastic smile every airline trains into you. Ma'am, please, let the professionals handle it. The way she said it, everyone around started side-eyeing. Some dude behind Rachel snorted. What? Does she think she's some kind of secret pilot? And the laugh caught on like a bad joke at a funeral. Right then, the intercom sputtered. The captain's voice cutting in through static. Night Viper 9, if you can still hear us, the cockpit is waiting. The whole plane lurched, deeper this time, a groan running under our feet. And suddenly the windows were full of storm clouds, swirling like the world was getting swallowed. People started clutching armrests, glancing at each other, eyes wide, panic already in the air. But Rachel? She just adjusted her glasses, fingers slow, steady as if this was all routine. Some young guy in a neon tracksuit leaned over with a smirk. Hey, you really think you know what's going on? Sit down, lady. This ain't a movie. His buddy across the aisle, hair slicked back, gold chain catching the lights, laughed even louder. What's she gonna do? Fly us to Narnia? A woman in business class, red nails, sharp suit, leaned forward and snapped. Excuse me, this isn't your moment. Some of us paid to feel safe, not to watch you play expert. The way she said it, you could feel the plane close ranks, like strangers suddenly found common ground in mocking the quiet one. Rachel didn't even flinch. Not a word. Just fingers paused on that bag, a look in her eyes that said she was carrying something heavy, something nobody else could see. The flight attendant, Cindy, zipped past, smile wiped clean. Voice all nerves. Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. You're making people nervous. Rachel met her eyes, calm as rain. I'm not the one shaking the plane. Just a flat, simple fact. Cindy turned away, muttering, and the row around Rachel started whispering louder. A woman in a pink cardigan, fake sweet, leaned over. Honey, you're meddling too much. Just let the crew do their job. Nobody needs a wannabe hero in row 9. Her husband, balding, red-faced, chimed in. No offense, but you don't exactly look like you belong up front. The whole section was in on it now, snickering. You know? Grown men shouting. A guy in a polo on his feet, pointing. Hey, stop acting like you know something. You're scaring my kid. His wife tugged his arm, but he shook her off. I'm not sitting here while some random in a hoodie plays pilot. Rachel's hands clenched, then relaxed, just once. She turned, met his stare, then looked away, back to the mess outside the window. Flipped it open, not even reading, just tracing the paper. The pink cardigan lady rolled her eyes. Oh great, she's got a diary. Maybe she's writing her hero's speech. And honestly, even I thought, who was this woman? But then, bang, the plane drops and the oxygen masks fall. Screams. Fumbling. A businessman in a crisp white shirt is on his feet, voice booming. This is ridiculous. Why is she still here acting like she's got answers? People turn, eyes glaring, some scared, some just needing a scapegoat. Rachel? Not a muscle moves, except her jaw tightening. Silence again, but now it's a different flavor. Heavy, resentful. The cockpit door swings open. Co-pilot steps out, buzz cut, jaw working. We need someone with navigation training, he says. Anyone with military experience, even basic. Cabin falls dead quiet. Cindy points. Finally, she mentioned depressurization in row 9. Now, another woman, diamonds in her ears, hisses. You're trusting her? She doesn't even look like she can afford this flight. Cold laughter, mean as winter, sweeps through. Rachel stands, slow, shoulders straight, bag over her shoulder, and heads toward the front. The co-pilot's waiting, but the diamond lady isn't done. This is a mistake. You're putting us at risk for a nobody. Rachel stops, hand on a seat back, then keeps moving. The co-pilot asks, voice wary. Ma'am, have you studied aviation before? Rachel doesn't miss a beat. Altimeter's drifting by 4 degrees, isn't it? The co-pilot nods, surprised, then waves her forward. Come with me. That's when the real panic starts. A suited exec blocks her path, loud enough for all to hear. You can't let someone like her in there. She looks homeless. He glares, arms crossed, as the plane shakes again. Cindy steps up, voice trembling but clear. She's assisting with technical support. Exec sneers. Her? You're joking. Rachel looks him dead in the eyes. You just lost 2 minutes due to prejudice. That's laughing, mocking. She's gonna crash us. Bet she's never even flown before. The cruelty follows her all the way to the cockpit, but she just keeps moving. Hand on the seat backs. Steady, steady. Inside, the captain is sweating bullets. Rachel doesn't wait for permission. Viper 9 requesting co-navigation clearance. The captain spins, eyes wide. Only one person ever used that code. He points, hand shaking. Night Viper 9. We thought you disappeared after Oregon. Rachel slides into the seat, movement fluid, all business, no time. Your pitch control's giving false readings. She points. Actual altitude is 800 feet higher than shown. The captain can't argue. She recalibrates fast, smoother than anyone expected, and when the radio cracks. Then call rescue. For the bodies. The co-pilot, white-knuckled, says, I'll sign off. Let her take over. She grabs the headset, hands on controls, storm clouds boiling outside. Captain whispers. She's handling this like it's combat. Rachel's only answer is silence, focused, locked in. Back in the cabin, fear and rumors bubble up. I heard she's been scrubbed from defense systems. Probably court-martialed. A mom whispers to her neighbor. What if she's the only one who can save us? The answer comes when Rachel's voice clicks on the intercom. This is Passenger 9A. Prepare for controlled descent. Stay seated. The whole plane hushes. Inside the cockpit, she finds an old navigation system, flicks it on, the only honest read in a sky full of liars. The captain's stunned. You're using echo wave? Rachel, without looking up. Only system not lying to us. Her hands dance across the panels. The numbers stabilize. The plane stops shaking. The co-pilot breathes. How did you know? Rachel's scarred wrist flashes under her sleeve, but her mouth stays shut. Back in the rows, tension breaks. A little girl asks, is she a superhero? Her mom, tired but hopeful, says, maybe, sweetie. She's doing something pretty amazing. Even the loudmouths go quiet, watching the door, waiting. An old man finds Rachel's notebook in her empty seat, flips it open. These are military flight logs, he says. The cabin, for once, believes. Rachel's voice, we're stable. Preparing for landing in 20 minutes. Cheers, clapping, tears. Captain comes on, reverent. We owe our lives to the passenger in row 9. A college kid on a laptop is already sleuthing. Night Viper 9, it's her. She's real. The plane lands, smooth as butter. Rachel's one of the last off, hair catching the light, never looking back. Later, at the press conference, the airline spokesman dodges, just a lucky passenger. But the whispers won't die. Passengers post videos, shaky but powerful. She just saved us. Didn't care what we thought. Millions of views. In Oregon, Rachel's in a garage, hands greasy, radio on. News of the president giving a medal for heroism. Night Viper 9, this country still owes you. Rachel doesn't look up, just keeps working. The guy in the shop laughs. Hear that, Rachel? Hero pilot again. She shrugs. Yeah, sounds like quite a story. The aftershocks ripple. The executive gets quietly fired. Pink cardigan lady disappears from socials, drowned in angry comments. Security officer, desk duty. The passengers, they remember every time they see a sky. And Rachel? She just moves on. That's all. Sneakers quiet. Bag slung. Her story passing between strangers at airport diners. The mom from the flight overhears pilots. Nobody flies like that without training. She tells her son. That's her baby. The lady who brought us home. The kid laughs, waving his toy plane. Rachel didn't want thanks. Didn't want forgiveness. She just did what needed to be done, and somewhere, high above, a jet engine hums, carrying 216 souls because she wouldn't let their story end that night. Now, let's talk about it. Was Rachel a hero or just the right person in the wrong place? Would you have trusted her? Drop your thoughts below. Tell me what justice and judgment mean to you. Hit follow if you want more stories that blur the lines between fact and faith, because out here, sometimes the quietest one in the room is the only reason we make it home.